So I do not have an unboxing. It's already out of the box. But this is one of those, is the upgrade worth it video. So I've had this one for quite some time. This is a TS66 night morning design in 14C28N. And I'll be honest, at first run with this knife, I wasn't that thrilled with it. Like, I got it, you know, and this knife goes back a ways. Like, I bought this knife quite a while ago. And I got it, and there's just something about the blue and the white, the G10. The action is really good. The blade is, I mean, that blade is something else, man. That fuller in there makes it, gives it some deployment options. But at first, I got it, and it just went in the case. And through time, I've taken it out, and I've put it in my hand, and I've messed with it a little bit. I put it in my pocket. The pocket clip runs good. It's got, easy one hand in and out. So whatever it is that I didn't like about it, I've kind of overcome it. And I kind of go, hey, I like it. It's got some sharp edges. I always thought about just beveling these edges down because these edges are pretty pronounced. Not sharp as in uncomfortable necessarily, but it does not give this a comfortable feel in hand. It is a very strong grip. Like, if this was in my pocket, this would be, to me, considered a self-defense folder. This would be a great backup or a self-defense knife. It's big, it's wielding. I think it's intimidating. I'm not out attacking people. This is if somebody's trying to attack me. I would like my knife to be a deterrent visually, and I think this one fits the bill. So recently, I saw this one. This is the titanium version, and the steel is upgraded to M390. So upgrade all the way around. The steel is upgraded. The handle's upgraded. It's now a frame lock versus a liner lock. It's got a titanium pocket clip versus a steel spring steel clip. So quite the upgrade. And I thought, I wonder if that's an upgrade. If I can get that bought for the right price, I think I'm going to do it. So now that I have it, it's a great review for me to say, is it worth the upgrade, or was I just as good off the first time? So, did I mention this one's an integral? Yeah, it's got this milled carbon fiber insert that's glued in. That doesn't come out, but it's got great texture on it, and it's an integral. So with that said, I am not going to disassemble this knife. Not that I don't disassemble integrals, because I do. But this one runs to perfection. And so I think I'm going to leave it be. I don't think I'm going to bother it right now. So I'm just going to do a basic rundown of the action, the grip, my standard stuff. Same on this one. I'll do them both. So the action on this one is really good. It flies out just shy of drop shut. A couple of shakes, and this one closes up. Locks up really tight. It's only about 20%, 30% lockup, but it is super solid. And in and out, this thing runs. This one flies like the wind. The detent on this is just set perfect. It's got about 50% lockup in there. And so really nice lockup and drop shut action. You just got to get it past that detent ball and let gravity take it, and it's going to run home. So the action's really good on this. Spider flick, thumb flick. Oh, it's got a nice little ting to it. Yeah. Ergonomics. So I mentioned this one. It's got some sharp edges, but it's got an incredibly confident grip. The edges, like I said, I've thought about beveling this, just coming in here and taking that edge off with a sander just to make it more comfortable, but it's not hideous to the point to where I've carried this knife and I didn't feel compelled to fix it. It's like, yeah, I thought about it, but it's not like, oh, I got to fix that or I can't carry it. So just to be clear about that. The grip on this one, everything is rounded and smooth. It has this rough texture on this titanium. I think that's a coating. I believe there's a coating on top of that titanium, but it's like really fine sandpaper. Very grippy. Even the carbon fiber is milled and creates a grippy surface. So it's really grippy. As far as the strength of the grip, these are basically the same side by side where you're coming in here. And so this one as well has an incredibly confident grip, 100% self-defense grip. Now, one of the major differences is this one's quite a bit thinner than this one. So in the hand, this thing, it just gets in deeper. Yeah, but no hot spots, very comfortable. The overall shape of this makes for a comfortable grip. It really does. But I don't think this is a new shape or a new design. There's several variations on this. I don't think the Strider maybe is too far off of this shape as well. But yeah, super comfortable. Pocket clips. Let's run them real quick. So this was the firstborn. So yeah, deep carry, knife basically disappears, and there's no way to know that underneath that is a looming amount of shiny scariness. Yeah. Yeah, very nice deep carry, one-handed operation, and just disappears in the pocket. Wonderful. That clip's wonderful. Let's check this one. So this one's struggling to get over the thick material. There, I got it over. And I will say that it's struggling to go home on that thick material for two reasons. Struggling to come out too. So this surface is really rough and textury. There's actually three reasons. The second reason is there's not a lot of spring in this clip. And the third reason is the space between the clip and the scale is like that big. It's just tiny. So even like these thick pants, they don't want to run in there. Now I was able to get it over that lip and send it home, but that is not a one-hand operation. That's two hands in a fight. Let's try normal thickness pants. So normal thickness pants is way better. It's definitely built for that. This is not built for these thick pants. So did you notice the other thing? So one of these I can see and the other one I can't. And of course, that's going to be true with a milled titanium clip. You're not going to get this deep carry. So part of that knife is exposed and this one's not. Safety. Well, let's see if we can contact that blade. No. How about that tip? Oh, it's so close, but I cannot get it. Very nice. So, I mean, the clip is a pass on thin material. It's a fail on thick material. The safety, the blade is not exposed to the user in the pocket through the backspacer, and the tip is not exposed. I mean, this is super close. I thought for sure I would get this, but nope. Let's check this one. So I do make blade contact right at the very edge, right there. And it's just by setting my finger there, I can feel that. So if I got that hard, like if I slipped off of that and went really hard right there, I can feel that blade. I might cut myself. Yeah, so it's exposed there. What about the tip? Again, it's really close right there, but yeah, I can't get it. So the clip on this one is wonderful. Deep carry, one-handed. This is a fail. I can touch that. It's not a huge fail, like it's going to be pretty specific to get that, but I can feel that blade there, and the tip's a pass. Price and availability. So I think I might have misspoke earlier, and I called this the TS46, but it in fact is the TS66. And this one is pretty much unavailable. I don't know where you'd find this. I caught it on an eBay auction. A collector was selling it, basically in new in box condition with factory edge, and the seller was legit. It's exactly what the photos represented, and so I got what I paid for, and I paid just over a little over $100 for this. Considering the nature of this knife and where it fits in my collection, I'm going to say that I'm super happy with it. So much so that if I can figure this clip out, maybe take some tension off of that or whatever, this is probably going to see some pocket time with me, because I really like this version of it, the texture and everything. This one is available. Now, where it's available is DH Gate. So if you haven't shopped there before, there's a seller that sells TWOSUNs. He's been selling them for a long time. It's fairly legit. And the process really isn't any different than using AliExpress. And so they're all over DH Gate for, I'm going to say $30 to $50 for 14C28N, this same G10. I mean, this knife right here, $30 to $50. So, do your investigations. Definitely look for a good seller. But DH Gate has come a long way. They are trying to protect their Western buyers, just like all the other Eastern markets. Because, if they get a reputation for people having bad transactions or credit cards being overrun or whatever, people aren't going to buy there. So anyways, I'm not encouraging you to buy it there. I'm simply saying that the knife is available there for $30 to $50. It's the only availability that I know of. I paid, back in the day when I bought this, $37. So the DH Gate pricing is pretty much in line. You know, I think where they're at is, you know, $38 or so. If you buy multiple, if you just buy one, you're a little closer to the 40s and 50s. So, anyways, the TS66. I appreciate you watching. Let's see if they cut. Hold on. I always get past this cutting part. Okay. And I have most definitely worked that edge a little bit. Had it for a while. Let's see where this one comes in. I mean, the sound of it, I'm going to say it's sharper than the other one. Whoo, is that slicey. So nice. All right. Well, appreciate you watching.